Okay, so I wrote the title of my one main record, or main album or playlist, is Paths of Existence and Natives Dancing Around the Fire. Okay. What I mean by that, I was talking once about how we're on a universal highway, so to speak, traveling somewhere to a convergence. Okay. The highway looks like this. To us, it's Kundalini. But this is what the highway looks like, really. Quick as crap. Looks like this. Or that, close up. Or, yeah. Okay. Then we somehow ended up in a strip of universes, or a section of universes in this one, the black universe. Okay. Now, when you understand the complexity of that, it's complicated. Okay. The problem is the convergence doesn't last long at all, like a moment of a second. So nothing catches you. You can't get picked off. Nothing can find it either. Invisible. But if you're on that highway, what the indicating factor is if you're awake to Kundalini, and she shows you the orbs, the astrals, yeah, interesting, isn't it? Okay. It's really complicated discussion, though. I'll tell you why. Because what you are, see, that could have been a derivative of an extent, too. People could be a myriad of things. But if we're traveling on that information highway or convergence of really important nature, how the heck would we end up here if we couldn't be caught, right? Okay. Right, understandable. Let's solve that problem. Look. The only thing that can catch light's speed, really, is light. But it doesn't catch the convergence, or us, in that element. So therefore, what? What is the grand unifying theory of that, though? Esoteric light, random light, no. It looks like what happened a long time ago is so keen to why we could be here, too. Which is like Jay Gould still as well, paleontologist from a glorious accident, who wrote the glorious accident. And the thing of it is, it goes by something too minimal, too quick, too fast, to something totally beyond where the reaches of it were. But failure. I'll explain a circle of complexity. And it's very bizarre. Why? But it's such a long story to explain this, but I'll do it quickly instead. The convergence was one massive understanding of what? If you want to cut down the bullshit. No, bitches. The problem are women. And far more information than that. Men, too. The only thing is it didn't go by gender either. But it went by something else. Far more complex. It looks like when the convergence was all cool, things meshed. Not aliens, not anything like what I'm going to talk about. Things did. Universal properties meshed. And did some kind of thing which could land you like that. That's what I can explain about that. The only problem with that is the henceforth property or point is that ages ago in a dim universe, there were stars, but didn't have a halo. Planets were kind of dust ridden, like dust full of dust. No biosphere, no nothing. No, not luminous at all, not luminous. Stars vaguely, minimally luminous. Couldn't tell though. A giant thing was here. A power that was docked here. Remember where we are. They noticed static electromagnetic kinetic crap, some static electro energy that was creating another alien giant. Over long periods of time they were arresting him, and then they got interrupted by some other phase of them, perhaps, or another counterpart of them. What they did is light up the stars, light up the planets, fill them with things totally unlike them, and split and become non-existent. What their people, with the powers that were docked here didn't like was that they were interrupted. Is why they did that. That's why we're here, perhaps, on a long level, continuing on the convergence too. Then it looks like something this simple as to why we're here. Because already in motion, this is a book by Michio Kaku called Parallel Worlds. It's a book by Penny Pierce called Frequency. Look that up. And it looks like something very complicated happened just like that. Just like it. Just like how I showed it. And the superpowers create a Lucy. The thing is, it's a lot more complicated when you think of a giant, though. The only thing I can say to you at this point, it's a theory of mine that I've been working on for a while. I've thought of it for a very long time. The only thing is, people come from all walks of existence. What gathers us all together is we're on the superhighway at one point that connected us to here. The problem is how complicated we ended up here is like this, the paradox and the enigma deciphered or explained. Thank you.